Hey there! New day, new stream, more embroidery today. But I'm first going to start Stream Raiders. Let's see. There we are. I haven't checked my quests yet. Place healers, yeah, probably not. But kill units, earn tokens, win battles. So basically play the game. Hey Andy, hope you are doing okay. Workday over sounds good. So we have a battle. I'm going to place my tank. Please join me in the battle if you play Stream Raiders. It's this one and then we have the boss battle already, so I'm going to keep working on the dragon today, and in about an hour I'm going to do some unboxing of these craft supplies I bought. So that will be at 4 p.m. my time, which is in about an hour. It's a few minutes past 3 now. And step to the right, hands on your hips. You're using time, the pelvic thrust, really goes insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Hello Kevin. Hello Andy, I already said. So yeah, welcome in Kevin, and thanks for a little workout before I'm starting, so I'm properly stretched and prepared. So as I said, dragon first, then unboxing. I have the box right here. These stash from Mrs. O. And then more embroidery, and of course Stream Raiders. So I need which purple? Which is the first one? This one. I will drink in a second. I'm just going to cut my thread first, Andy. Thank you for the hydrate. I brought enough water. As you might be able to see, I made my nails kind of match the dragon. They are a reddish purple and dark grey. And that's of course only to match the dragon and not because I like those colors at all. So I had already started with the light purple here. So I'm going to finish the small spikes here and then I'm moving on to the larger ones here on the back. I haven't had time yet to look into video editing, so my Sunday stories are still not on YouTube as separate videos. But I had some paid work coming in and that was a bit more important to get done first. Because, you know, earning money and all that stuff. But yeah, cutting the videos so I have the stories only is still on my list of things to do. So, Kevin, today I finally made it to the post office, so the shawl you won is on the way to you. I had a bit of a hard time getting things done lately. But today everything went out where I had shipping addresses. Oh, hey Saiba, welcome in, and yes, feel free to lurk. Thanks for being here, hope you're having a good day. You see, I always thought it would be tedious, but at the same time right now I find it's really relaxing, and I'm not sure what has changed since I learned embroidery when I was younger, but probably it's the difference in motifs that I embroider. Or maybe I just appreciate stepping stuff a lot more. More built up aggression that I need to get rid of, I don't know. Yeah, it's actually really relaxing, and I like that it's still very creative because I can basically paint with my yarn colors. Hope your workday isn't too stressful, and yeah, thanks for stopping by. What kind of music is this today? It's the same list I used last time, but this time there's a lot of weird stuff in there. Or did it just put me into a different station? Let's go to a different list. Okay, this playlist has exactly one YouTube safe song. Then let's switch to another one. So, done with this thread. Fixing it with a knot here. Oh, lots of people in Stream Raiders. Nice. That's looking good, but if you are playing and haven't joined yet, here's your link. Please come on in. After this one there will be a boss battle. No, don't get tangled up here. You did a Stream Raiders battle with Mrs. O on Sunday and actually gained 2 skins from the reward. Wow! I never got even a single one. Not even from the skin chests that supposedly have lots of skins. You even won one first try from Tokozona, a favorite strategist in Stream Raiders battles. I have basically at the moment given up playing Stream Raiders as a player and not a captain. It's eating too much of my time where I need to actively be on Twitch and not just lurk while I do other stuff. Kevin, you are sub to Tokozona. And Andy, you got some from just placing units and accidentally entering the streams of some guys and girls. What does Tokozona stream? Well, besides playing Stream Raiders. Okay, mostly Stream Raiders and very rarely games. I might check him out because I can definitely do with learning a bit more about strategy in Stream Raiders. Especially if I ever want to make the versus battles again. That's what they are called. because then I will definitely need some kind of strategy. When you've seen a few streamers play mainly Stream Raiders these days. Yeah, I've seen that too, but so yeah. And Andy, he sometimes says why he does what, and he always does battle plans. Yeah, I would do battle plans too if I knew more about it. But as it is, I basically a lot of the time leave it up to other people because I feel like everything I could plan is probably worse than what people come up with by themselves. So 1 minute left, then Stream Raiders happens. So, seeing that I'm making progress here, I might actually be able to get the spikes done today. And then we'll see which part I tackle next. And yes, Stream Raiders is ready. Let me just get my needle up here again and secured. I might see your busters loads for a while as you need scrolls to level it to level 10. Well, good luck with that. So there we go with Stream Raiders. And I'm going to curse this load of enemies. And go. Yeah, we are doing well here. Already almost done. And we won. Most kills CTV Steve, most assists Andy. 7 gold for everyone, 50 gold for Andy, 1 musketeer scroll for Kevin, and 1 flying rogue scroll for Proxalox. Okay, and we have reached a boss battle, but before that I can upgrade units. Well, then I'm going to upgrade my Centurion. And we have a boss battle. Gonna use my flying rogue here. Please join me. Place your units. Boss battle, so very nice loot to be expected. So after the next Stream Raiders battle, I will do my unboxing of all the fun stuff I got from Mrs. O. Until then, I'll keep stitching. Yes, that's the box from the other week. It finally arrived here in Germany. And I just picked it up from the post office this morning, so I can just as well do the unboxing now. It actually was surprisingly fast. I feared it might take a lot longer to get here. Quicker than you getting 1 bar of soap, which took about 7 months? What? Did it travel 3 times around the world or something? I mean, I had a parcel from the US that took 6 weeks. 4 of those weeks it was going from one place in Germany to another, so we decided it probably wanted a sightseeing tour. Because we had trekking. And it kept basically traveling all around somewhere in Germany, but never near where I was, and every time I thought, oh, it's getting closer to me, it was traveling further away again. So I'm not sure what they had done with the thing, but it basically did, yeah, sightseeing all over Germany. Has been to more places than I have been, probably. Very nice. I'm almost done with this color in the spikes. Let's do the last few tiny stitches here. So so far my back here looks still rather neat. I'm quite surprised at that. You think it looks more interesting? Like a weird matrix distorted reality. Yeah, it's kind of fun. So a little bit of stretching. I just did stretch, but yeah, thank you. I'm going to take the opportunity to stretch a bit more. Need to take care of my back because I tend to hunch over when I do embroidery. I know it's not good for my back, but I keep forgetting while I'm working on it, and then I realize, oh, that was not the most comfortable position. So, just a little bit down here to do, and then I'm done with this color. I'm thinking about what to do with a love or Valentine's theme on stream, because I'm part of a weight train event again. I'm just not quite sure what to do for it, because, well, besides the 2 ATCs I did with that theme, it's usually not something I'm too much into. So I need to decide what to do for that stream. I mean, the easy way out and kind of cheating would be knitting more subscriber hearts, because hearts and love and all that. But yeah, I'd actually like to try to do something special, because it's a special stream, so it would be kind of fun if I could do something I don't usually do. But maybe I'll get some inspiration when I unpack the stuff from Mrs. O, because beads and things like that can be used in embroidery and in crochet and in knitting, and maybe I'll get some inspiration from that. Should maybe not pull my needle out from the way where I poked it in, but pull it through the fabric if I want stitches to appear on it. Sometimes focusing is hard. But yeah, I'm getting there, almost done with this color. So that's it with this color for now. I'm going to need some of it for the scales later on, but right now I'm done. So let's put the remaining thread over here so I can reuse it. Drink some water. So, and now we need the other purple. Which is this one. This went perfectly. Hello, Bolak. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Andreas ist weg? Oder ist er auf dem Klo vielleicht? Mir hat keiner was gesagt. Okay. Okay, my partner has not vanished. My son found him. Aha. Okay, frag ihn, ob er Kaffee will und uns Käffchen macht. Bitte. So, now let's see if we can fill this up and it still looks nice. My son just thought my partner had left, but he was just sitting on the sofa and out of sight from the door of the living room. Definitely at least level 10 on hiding. Oh, well, no, you don't need a level 10 to hide in that place. Because the sofa is not visible from the living room door, because there is a desk with shelves on top in the way. And if you lie down, you are actually pretty much invisible from anyone who comes in. So I think my request for coffee did not get heard. So I'm going to get coffee after the Stream Raiders battle, and then we'll do the unboxing. There's a lot of fun stuff in that box, and I think I have already forgotten about half of it, but the contents are at least in part red in color. Who would have expected that? That I am ordering red things. So, almost time for the Stream Raiders battle. Last chance to get your units in if you haven't placed them yet. Hello, Vatani. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day so far. Even with the weird grey weather we are having. Oh no, that's not good at all. I hope you are feeling better soon. So this stitch was weird. But another whether you don't expect it to be good. No, it isn't. It's one of those really grey days today. You know, where it doesn't really get light out at all and you need to turn on your lights all day long. So, there is my needle. Last year there were only 1.5 sunny days in January. Well, I think we had a bit more this year, but today is not one of them. So, there is Embroiderd. Cursing enemies and starting the battle. So far, so good. Rogues are running past the units. This is going quite well. And we have won. Most kills and most assists go to Lorelei. 8 gold for everyone, 1 monk scroll for Andy and 3 musketeer scrolls for Kevin. Congrats! That was the boss battle. I hope you got something nice in your chests. I'm going to get my scrolls. And yes, we defeated the boss and are continuing. And honestly, 49 of 50 tokens. 1 token away from getting this quest. But well, yeah, then let's upgrade my unit here with what little gold I have. And then we are going to do, if we do this right, we can get token chest, a gold chest and a skin chest. So, enemies will be revealed over time. Okay, tank, right to the front. Please join me. New map. let's start strong. I'm now going to quickly get myself a cup of coffee, and after that we are going to do some unboxing. I already took care of the box, so I'm not accidentally doxing myself. This is only custom stuff. And then we are going to see what is in there. But first things first, getting coffee, short break. I will run a 1-minute ad break as usual, so pre-roll ads get stopped for the next while. And yeah, I will be back in about 5 minutes. Please use the opportunity to take care of yourselves, stretch, get something to drink, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do for self-care, because self-care is important. I will see you soon. I'm back. Let me see in chat, Vatani. I could update 8 of my units, literally half of the units you own, some of them even multiple times, but you just don't have the money. Yes, I know that problem. So, I don't have enough room here for this big box. Ooh, nicely packed with a sticker, and there is a little card. Aww. She writes, "What? It's been so fun getting to know you. You are so wonderful." Aww. Mrs. is really a great person. This just made me happy. And now we have packaging and more packaging. And we have lots of bags in here. And because I don't have enough room for this box, I'm going to put the box aside and show you the bags I have. This one has wire that I am probably going to crochet with. Well, first it has a copper toggle clasp to close a bracelet or necklace or something like that. And then we have lots of wire. We have this antique gold color. And in the beginning with low level champions you don't have the money. When you reach like level 15 the money collects super fast. You have 17.9k gold now, and no, you do not press the update store button. Yes, you can crochet with wire to make jewelry. It's a bit hard on the hands. I hoped the red wire would be a bit thinner. I will have to use that for something else. And it's coiled up with this here. It's a bit of a mess. There is this antiqued brass color. Oh, there is some really thin red one and a black one. The disadvantage of thin wires is that they get tangled up all the time. But those are really thin, and you can see they are really easily bendable. So you can crochet them with a bigger hook and add beads on them, and that makes for really nice jewelry. So it's all fine for crochet except for this batch of red, but I will find something else to do with it. I'm just going to put it back into this bag before I make even more of a mess. And yeah, then we have this copper closure. I have some more wire here, again to crochet with in a silver color. Then I dropped some charms I want to make, most likely stitch markers with, and an ear wire, a single one. There are some breast cancer ribbons that if I'm doing Booktober again or another breast cancer awareness thing, that I will turn into bookmarks or zipper pulls or something else that I can give away. There is an ear wire that's not going to live in here. Then we have some brass knotted thingies to add to jewelry. I can add stuff on all the sides or use it in crochet, and there's lots of options. Those are more clasps. And this time lobster clasps. Going to put them into this baggie here. So I have all my clasps in one thing. Oh, even more lobster clasps. In different sizes. All going to be quite useful for bracelets, necklaces and all this stuff, because I still have a lot of beads and things. I do have a very gorgeous, huge wooden button. No idea what to do with it. But I fell in love with it. Oh no, it's actually coconut. It's the hard part of the coconut. But yeah, I will definitely use it as an eye catcher on something. Then let me see what else I have here that's going to be useful. There are more charms, this time dragons, which I'm going to add to the other charms, again for stitch markers, zipper pulls and such. No, it's not an endless box. It's just a lot of small bags because it was priced per bag. Then I have lots of brass gear thingies for jewelry making or to add to things as decoration. I can sew them on. I can add them to my embroidery. They are actually, most of them seem to be plastic, at least the thicker ones. So they are lightweight. The thinner ones seem to be metal. So I can use them on knit pieces, on embroidery, for jewelry. Yes, steampunk thingies. Then there is a beautiful paint pour stone, I think. It looks like paint pour. It's actually a lot more greenish and aqua than it shows on the other camera. This is beautiful. I'm going to put that on my shelf up here where I can see it. Then I have some leather cords because my son likes to make jewelry with my beads and leather cords. So then we are going to put this wire into this wire bag. And then we have some beads and we are done. And I can put everything back into the box. So let me take care of that so my desk is halfway usable when I'm done. So those were the garnets. That's real garnet. Tiny beads and bigger bits, which probably surprises no one that I grabbed that with that color. Then I got an assortment of red beads that all go together. Some of them here glass beads with colorful specks in them. Some more solid ones, some clear, some more matte ones, and yeah, nice assortment. And the last baggie here is... ooh, I'm not quite sure. Actually, I think it was red jasper or something like that. There's some reddish and brownish and black ones in there. And yes, Kevin, I agree. The streams where I got them were pretty hectic. Okay, I have one ear wire that slipped into my stuff for some reason. But I'm just going to put it to my other ear wires, and yeah. So that's what I got from Mrs. O. It all arrived. And I'm going to make some really fun things with it. For some of the stuff I already have ideas, like the wire crochet. But yeah, we'll have to see. It's not so much that I needed any of this, but I wanted it, and at the price I got it for, even with shipping from the US and VAT and everything added on top, it was definitely cheaper than buying it new. And I helped Mrs. 2D stash, so win-win, I would say. Which with the gears, I actually have an idea for another ATC I want to make, because I dyed some fabric with coffee, and that makes it look a bit like yeah, old paper or dark stained, like stuff that was old and neglected, not really dirty, but yeah, got discolored. And I have some natural colored lace bits I want to add, and with a gear or two I can make it steampunk themed. Because the ATCs are fun and there are so many options, and I don't think I'm done with them yet. For those that don't know yet, ATCs are artist trading cards. They have a set size and they can, as the name says, only be traded, not sold, or are not supposed to be sold. And yeah, I would like to make some in my crafts. Embroidery, knitting, crochet, sewing, whatever else I can combine. And do some more. This one is for a Valentine's theme. And yeah, I have more ideas than I probably have time, but there is definitely time to make one or two more, but that might happen off stream. I'm just going to show them off in the stream later. So I'm going to be brave and I'm going to go into the surprise me list on Pretzel. So yeah, if some weird songs come up, you know why. There are probably websites for artist trading cards, but yes, you can exchange them with people all over the world. I do them for exchanges with people I know here on Twitch and on Discord. But there probably is websites to do exchanges for artist trading cards. So I just typed it in the chat so you know exactly what it is. Artist trading card, or ATC for short. Yeah, I immediately found one website for ATC exchange just by a quick look at Google. ATCs have to be 2.5 inches to 3.5 inches in size, so you can get special types of storage for it, so it's all the same size and can be stored nicely. And when I look at the website where I just posted the link, there is a bunch of different ones. They can, there's one with the purple one on top with the photo is a print and it's all sewn onto some fabric. There is some card paper craft stuff. You can basically use any medium you can use to make art, as long as it's in the correct size and you don't sell it. It's definitely an artist trading card. Yeah, it says here cards can be in any handmade medium, including collage, mixed media, fiber, felt, or cloth, paint, drawing, ink, centangles, etc. I like the things in the header there, but yeah, there's lots of options, and I always thought of them as something that needs to be done as a drawing or painting or something like that, and then the 100 artists event was started by Mrs. OAF5, and she invited me to join, and that got me to thinking how I can use my crafts, the things I know how to do, to make a unique ATC for this. And ever since then I have realized they are a lot of fun, because with the small size you get them finished in a reasonable amount of time. And yeah, I would like to get some art made by other people as well, and ATCs are a great way to get that without having too many large pieces. And there's so many creative people around. Okay, another Stream Raiders battle ready. Let's go there and see what's happening. Okay, enemies here, enemies there, enemies all around us. Well, let's put a spell there for a boost for our units, and let's go. We are doing a great job here. The epic units taking care of the flying enemies, and we have won. Most kills CTV markers, most assists Andy, 5 gold for everyone, 3 warrior scrolls for Vertani, and 1 healer scroll for Andy. Congrats! So, have I now my quest? Yes, I have my 50 event tokens. Yay! And I get Berserker Scrolls. Nice. Now let's go down here so we get a maximum of special chests on this map. Again, enemies will be revealed over time. There is one unit there. Well, let's go with the tank again. Please join me, everyone who plays Stream Raiders, and let's see how far we can get across the map today. So, and if anyone wants to have a look at the website from Mrs. OAF5 for ATCs, this is the link to her 100 Artists event, and it shows all the ATCs she has collected from everyone. Yes, some of them are 3D, some are leather, there is fabric, knitting, crochet, drawings and paintings of all kinds, digital art, I don't know what else. Just go there and have a look at all the amazing talent that everyone has put into this. Some people even have made a set of several cards and sent it. Mine is on there as well. I'm going to show you. Mine is the bottom right corner over there. It's embroidery, crochet in the upper right corner and knitting in the upper left corner, so most of my crafts combined into one. And if you click on show more, there is going to be lots more. There is a lot of stuff. And a lot of new ones got added. As you can see, maybe in the top left corner there is something 3D. It's a great place to get some inspiration. So, but now I have browsed the web enough with you. I need to work a bit more on this dragon if I want to finish it at some point. I just showed mine. But yes, it's not that difficult to find. If you know me a little bit. And yeah, Vertani, have a look. It's really great to see what everyone came up with and how many different crafts there are in. I think one of the cards is even made from metal, which you can't really see on the photograph, but it's awesome. And well, we each made one card. Mrs. O has been making 100 cards and is sending them to everyone who is sending her one. And mine is living on my wall in that neat dark black and white frame over there. I can't show you any better because when I tried last time I accidentally unplugged my camera. And I'd rather avoid that. welcome in, Chatty Thread. Thank you for the wait. I hope you had a great stream. Hello, a thrifty girl pearl. Welcome in. And Chatty Threads, how was your stream? What were you doing today? Thank you. This is my second dragon that I'm making. This one was the first. And one of my viewers saw that in my past projects and asked if she could have it. And this one is all mine because it was my first embroidery project after doing stitch samplers. So I'm not going to give it away, but I made a second one. And if anyone does embroidery, you might want to have a look at this. This is the link to the pattern because I cannot draw to save my life. So this dragon is not being created by me. But it's beautiful and the pattern is very well done and has a lot of information about which stitch to use where, how to make the stitches. There's a whole stitch library included. So definitely worth paying for. And now let me catch up with the chat. Chatty Threads, it was good. You are crocheting mittens again, second time ever. Nice. It seems to be fun for you, otherwise you probably wouldn't have made another pair. So yeah, I'm glad you hear that you found a new craft and are enjoying it. It's kind of the same with me with my embroidery. I got to that through a few other streamers and only started last summer. So yes, it is difficult. Even if Andy thinks for me nothing seems difficult, it is difficult. It takes me quite some time and I need to be really careful what I do, but I absolutely enjoy doing it and I love the results I'm getting. So yeah, it's worth putting in the time and effort to get better at it. And that's the important thing. If you like doing something, you will actually put in the time to get good at it, and then it will at some point be easy to you. If I just compare this to my first dragon, I can already see how I have improved with some things, so doing it semi-regularly has definitely helped. Which threads hanging off? The beginning threads just stay there, and in the end I can show you when I finish this one. Improved from very nice to very nice plus. You're only saying that because you can't see all the wonky bits on camera, but I can see them, and I see what other people can do with embroidery, and I still have a long way to go. So I'm just going to finish up a few stitches here, and then I'm going to show you how I'm finishing the threads. Okay, there is a loop that's not supposed to be there. There probably was a knot and I didn't realize it. This will stay because nothing happens to it. This bit, because there's not much I can do about it. But when I'm near the end of my thread, I go through one loop and then put the needle back through the loop the yarn created to make one knot, and then push my needle through a bunch of stitches I made in that color, so the thread gets caught underneath, and then I cut all the extra bits off. So there is not much hanging down on the back. And well, when you hang it on a wall, you will only see the front side, not the back. If you turn it into an embroidery patch that's going to be sewn on something, you have an interfacing on the back to make it more stable and stop it from fraying, and you are going to sew it on something and you won't see the back. I mean, I still try to make it look as neat as possible, but that doesn't mean there won't be anything, wonky bits like putting your nose to the 4K 75-inch TV to look for bad dots. No, much wonkier than that. Like on this one, I'm not sure how well the camera shows this, but there is a clearly visible line here that's not supposed to be there. In my second attempt, there is no such line, because I learned how to do it better. We call it happy little accidents. Yes, of course they are happy little accidents, and I will keep this one because I'm pretty darn proud of it, because it was my first piece of embroidery that I finished. So hell yes, I'm proud of it. But I got better. And that's something I'm proud of as well, that I can improve. So, And for those that came in with the stream that don't know me yet, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Yvonne. I live in Germany with my 17-year-old son and my partner. I mostly knit and crochet and design patterns for those crafts. Everything you can see down there has been designed and knit by me, and I sell the patterns. Last year I discovered embroidery as another craft, so I'm doing a bunch of that on stream as well. Those are the main things you will see here. Occasionally there might be something else happening. On celebratory streams there are usually wheel spins and me wearing weird stuff on my head. But yeah, mostly it's pretty chill here. And we just craft and chat. And Chatty says we've got to pop to the shop. Yeah, thanks. Have a great rest of your day and thank you for bringing your people here. I hope to see you soon. So, getting the extra spin out of my yarn. Yeah, if anyone has any questions about me or about what I'm doing, feel free to ask. Most of the time I'm happy to answer, and if I think something is too private or just not, this is not the right place to talk about it, I will tell you, but as long as you ask nicely, I won't be angry at anyone for asking questions. It's just that I might choose not to answer everything. So, is anyone else who's watching doing any crafts today? Or doing crafts in general? Tell me a bit about yourselves. Although I'm very happy to have you all lurk, if that's what you prefer to do. But I'm always curious to learn about the people who are in stream with me, and so if you are up to it, please tell me a bit about yourselves, where you're from, what you're doing. If you are a streamer and have anything to share, or if you sell your handmaids, please let me know, and you can post a link to your shop, to your Instagram, or wherever else you show what you are making. I believe in creative people supporting each other, so I am always happy to look at what other people make and promote them, and yeah, rather have a community here and not fight for who makes the most sales and who gets the most followers. I'd rather have a nice community that gets along and support each other. You probably would have started your cross-stitching again while watching a stream if you didn't have a stomach ache. Yeah, you said that earlier. I really hope it's going away soon, but I know that feeling when you are not feeling well, you don't feel like crafting. Then I want to curl up in bed and get entertained by something where I don't have to do too much thinking. And just can rest. Maybe on the next stream, yes. And if you have anything to show, any photos of what you have done, feel free to post a link here or post them in my Discord. Discord is here. And this goes, of course, for everyone. My Discord as well has channels to show your crafts and art, to promote your shops, to announce your streams. So feel free to join and yeah, build a nice community. Your phone glitched there a moment, but you managed to get it. Okay, what did you manage to get? I'm a bit lost right now. Oh, into the Discord, yes. The Twitch app on your phone wouldn't redirect it, and then some weird stuff happened. Stream was gone, but it's all good again now. Yeah, Twitch on phone is generally a bit weird. Yes, there you are. Welcome in. Yeah, once you have the time, feel free to look around, post in any of the channels. I'm going to be curious to see what you are making. Cross stitch is one of the few things I haven't really tried yet. I learned it as a kid, but yeah, that's different. We used a really low thread count Aida, and I know we used the full strength of embroidery thread because I didn't learn about splitting the thread until I was watching other people do embroidery on stream. So that was completely new to me. Might be another thing why I never liked embroidery when I was younger, because if you have a really thick thread, it's pretty hard to make fine details. And I often didn't like the way my stuff looked. So I'm already done with another bit of thread. Oh, and we have almost another Stream Raiders battle ready. But I'm definitely making nice progress here. I will get all the spikes done today. Then we have the scales in those two places, the horns left, and then the most fiddly part, the webbing between the scales, and of course the outlines. Because it looks much better with some outlines to make clear clear breaks between certain areas. I had lost my sentence there halfway through, but that happens sometimes. Still so much to do. Yes, there is still a lot of work to do, but yeah, at least I can see how I'm making progress, so I'm not feeling completely lost there. So let's have a look at Stream Raiders already. Okay, we have two groups of people here. We have level 10 units kind of everywhere. Okay. Let's try again with a spell to give us an advantage in battle, in the hopes we will fight in that area. Not really. But we still seem to be doing great here. We are definitely losing fewer units than we are defeating enemies, so that is going to be a win. It's just going to take a bit of time to get to all the enemies. And there we go, we have won. Most kills and most assists Andy. 5 gold for everyone, 3 warrior scrolls for Andy and 10 gold for Kevin. Congrats! And more scrolls to collect. I need more gold. Gimme gold, not scrolls. So now we are going to the question mark over here, so we can make our way towards the loyalty skin chest, then the gold chest, and then down here the this is the token chest, and then the skin chest. You think Andy will always be number 1 considering how high level he is? Yeah, there are some other high level people in there as well. So, oh, that's a lot of people. Well, I'm going to place my archer right in the middle. Please place yourselves around him. Yeah, Lady Niske is way better, but she is not always here. You are more often in there. And there we have someone with a level 30 flying rogue. That is a high level unit. I don't know who Warrior KC Local 1 is, but they definitely have high level units. And this rogue is fun. Ragdoll flying rogue. It's fun. I like it. And Andy has a legendary rainbow Zilla artillery. I think that's Andy's. Very nice. Enjoy your dinner, and thanks for stopping by. I'm not sure how much longer I will be here. Definitely this one more battle, but after that I don't know. Might be time to stop with the embroidery by then, before I overdo it. But I will continue on it on Friday for sure. I'm trying to get it all done on stream, but I'm not sure if I don't have to work some parts off stream because I have other projects I want to do and that are supposed to happen on stream, but for now we are continuing with this as a stream only project. So if you are here regularly, you can see all the progress that's happening, or you can watch the VOD here on Twitch or on YouTube. If you haven't done so yet, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my YouTube, because at some point I will then hopefully have enough subscribers to get a custom link and not the random letter and number combination that YouTube assigns to you. Here is the link to my channel. Right now it has a bunch of VODs, a few of my clips that I really like, and one tutorial for the beginning of one of my patterns. I plan to add my Sunday stories as separate videos and not just as part of the VOD. And there will be more tutorials when I find the time to film them and edit them. At the moment there's only so much energy I have, and yeah, I'm getting paid work in, I'm writing job applications for a proper job, and yeah, it's all costing time and energy, so some of the things I want to do as a content creator or for my handmade business have to be on the back burner because other things are more important right now, more urgent, so thanks for saying so, Vertani. I sometimes have to remind myself of that because I'm like, but you wanted to put all the work into your creative stuff. But if I don't have energy, I can't put the work in, and if I burn myself out, there will be even less happening in the future, so it is a good thing that I pace myself. I just sometimes forget about that. And yes, if it was anyone else, I would tell them, don't worry about it, just do whatever you can do, it won't go away, you can always do it at a later time. But for myself, I of course have ridiculous double standards and want to be perfect and get everything done at once. Oops, I'm running out of thread here. Oh, I bought a snack earlier and didn't eat it. So now I have surprise snack. No, it was not a beefy, it was an amicelli. I brought it with my coffee to have something sweet to go with my coffee, and well, then forgot about it until just now. And yes, they are yummy. I got a box for Christmas and I've been savoring it. There's still some left. Okay, I'm sorry about this, but I have to take another short break because I need to go to the bathroom and I will be back in a few moments, and I'm going to run another 1 minute ad. So please do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. Stretch, get a drink, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. Self-care is important. I'll be back in a moment. Sorry about that, but that was an urgent need that I had to act on. Just seeing here, Vatani. Whoa, there would already be gone if it was you. Yes, I am surprised that I still have some, but I did have other sweets as well, so they weren't the only things. I mentioned the fabric I coffee stained. This is it. You can see it's not quite regular, even in the color, and that's on purpose. I'm going to have to iron it before I do embroidery on it, but I really like how it turned out. And maybe use that with some steampunky elements, some vintage looking elements. I'm pretty sure I can do something fun with that. It's a random piece of the same fabric I have here and am working on here. So that's what I started with. And that's how it turned out. I used a bunch of old coffee grounds and I tied the fabric in a knot and twisted it and basically had one block of fabric this size and poured half a liter of hot coffee over it that I've done from old coffee grounds with lots of coffee grounds in there. And let it sit until it was cool enough to touch. Then I rinsed where I lost some of the color, but it got rid of the remaining coffee grounds in there. And it definitely makes it look old and used. Which is what I was going for, so success if you ask me. Oh, come on. Can I please get 2 knots in the same spot so my yarn doesn't slip through the fabric? Thank you. Okay, I'm definitely getting better at this satin stitch stuff, because here you see a clear edge between the 2 colors that I made, that I used, and here you can see that it's blended. There is no clear edge. You can still see there's 2 colors, a different one here and there, but there's no really clear line in between the 2. And this is what it's supposed to look like. So, yay! Progress, improvement. Getting better at things. And Vatani, I saw your post on the Discord, and I definitely agree on the not finishing too many things, but streaming really has helped me with that, because I have dedicated on-stream projects that I'm working on only on stream until they are done. There might be other projects in between, but they get finished, especially since people then ask about, oh, did you finish XYZ? And it actually helps to keep myself focused on the projects and get back to them if I lost track of it. Because people are interested in seeing how they turn out and ask about them, and then I of course want to show them off. And even on really busy weeks, it's giving me 3 times a week where I have crafting time. Period. Nothing else is going to happen there but crafting. It's my time to do this stuff, and even if I didn't get around to it all week long, I am getting around to it now. And there is nothing in the back of my head telling me, but you still have this, that, or that other thing to do. But yeah, there is now. It's stream time, and that means it's time to craft. Which means that's about 9 hours per week. Not quite and interrupted, but yeah, it's about 9 hours per week where I officially have permission to craft. I do craft on other days as well, but yeah, that's times where everything else gets put aside and this is my me time, which I have decided to share with people here on Twitch, but yeah, still me time because I really enjoy it, and when I can't stream, I really miss it. So I think it still counts as me time because it is a type of self-care for me. To craft, talk to people. Oh, thank you for the raid, Nail Queen. Welcome in. Hello, Total 04, Burning Emerald, Angelic Dreamer. I hope you are all doing well. And Maxaves, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. And Day Wolf Pup, welcome, another wolf. Nail Queen, Lady B, welcome in, raiders. How was your stream, Nail Queen? What were you doing today? Oh, is your husband? It was good, tiring, you didn't sleep, you did 14 hours. Oh my god. I would not be able to do that. I think the longest I did was 7 hours, and that was very long for me. Thank you for the follows, everyone. And thank you for the compliments on the dragon. It is not my pattern. I bought the pattern on Etsy. Here is a link. I already made this one in the past. And then I got asked by someone to make them another one. So here we go. Dragon 2nd edition. Nail Queen, you're going to wait and leave on lurk. You need rest, but you will be back after having a power nap. Well, enjoy your nap. You definitely deserve it after such a long stream. Take care of yourself. But I'm glad you had a great stream. Lady B, you and me both. And I've just been remarking on how I can tell that I improved since I did the first one. Even on camera you can clearly see here one color and the other color in the spikes. And on this one there is no such clear edge, it's more blending into each other, and that's what it's supposed to look like. So I have improved since I did the first dragon, which is not a surprise because it was my first embroidery project, but it's always good to see proof that you have learned from what you were doing. Yes, teenager? What can I do for you?
Ich glaube, meine Geschmacksnerven sind endgültig hängen geblieben. Ich habe gerade das Cordon Bleu gegessen, weil ich erst Hunger empfand. Und es ist kalt sehr viel besser geschmeckt als warm. Ich glaube, meine Geschmacksnerven haben sich offiziell immer selbst umgebracht.
Okay, solange deine Geschmacksnerven noch funktionieren und nicht gar nichts mehr schmecken.
Habe ich dir kurz Angst gemacht, oder wie? Nee, schmeckt gut. War sehr lecker kalt. Warm finde ich die sogar, weil Schwein. Glaube ich.
Yep. Okay, random teenager appearance for today. Okay, he decided to stay for a bit.
Wir wollen ja nicht so sein.
And yes, Lady B, you are right. It's always great to see your own progress, because usually you go like, oh, this bit isn't perfect and this isn't perfect. But if you can compare it directly, you see how much you have improved already. And Lady B says, hi, Teen Wolf. He's laughing at that. And Vertani says hi too.
Hello.
He's now draped on my bed somehow and looking emo. But he's always looking emo with his hair and his black collars. Oops, almost the next stream Raiders battle.
I'm not an emo.
I said you look emo.
Ja, das macht's auch nicht wirklich besser.
So, since I want to finish those spikes, we are going to go another...
But I do be emotional unstable.
We are going to do another Stream Raiders battle after this one, before I finish the stream. And see, Vatani says too, you have the hair for it. And Andy asks if you are trying to become an anime character.
Nicht wirklich, aber das hat mich mein Deutscher dann auch gefragt.
Not really, but his German teacher has asked him that too. And yeah, the hair is not pointy enough for anime character. That's right. It needs to be.
Nein, those pretty boys from.
Oh, the pretty boys.
They flew.
Okay. So you admit that you are pretty.
I admit that there are pretty boys in anime.
Vertani says you need to send an application to Pantene for a shampoo commercial. Oh yes, that is a great look on you. All the hair in front of your face.
Nur mein Pony.
Hair looks much prettier than usual.
Stimmt.
So, Stream Raiders, we are fighting. We seem to be winning. I got distracted, but yes, we have killed all the enemies. Yay!
Feste drauf.
Most kills Andy, most assists Vertani. 7 gold for everyone. 2 flying rogue scrolls for Kevin, 2 berserker scrolls for Andy. And Vertani says, now you are a Pokemon, Tangela. I did not know that you were looking at the chat.
Ich kenne sogar das Pokémon.
I know that you know how to read. Otherwise you wouldn't get your grades at And sorry, I kind of half missed that because I was still focusing on Stream Raiders and at my son and yeah. Thank you, Kevin, for the nice workout and stretch. Even if it was short this time. So, I'm placing my unit here. Please join me in battle. This will be the last Stream Raiders battle for today. After that, I'm going to find a target to raid. So many people came over with Nail Queen. Let me introduce myself quickly. I'm Yvonne from Germany. That's my teenager, Philip, 17 years old, and my partner lives here as well. He might make random appearances occasionally, and I usually knit and crochet and design patterns for that. Everything you see down there are patterns I have designed and that are available, and right now I'm doing some embroidery and there might be the occasional other craft that's happening here. Vertani has used random fact. I know I have a list of random facts I wrote down. I just don't know where I put it. There, random facts about me. I had that done for my anniversary stream. Well, give me a number between 1 and 10. 5 and 7 are already taken. I think that was the answer to your question, Vertani. Number 2. Okay, number 2 is not a fun one. I probably had depression since I was in my teen years, but I never knew that's why I was struggling and not getting stuff done, and believed that I was just lazy, and you know, all this stuff you get told by other people. And yeah, it actually took me to get into my 30s to learn enough through the internet that I was looking for diagnosis. And yeah, I'm now getting treatment and doing much better. Surprise! If you know what's going on, you can do something about it. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I talk about my depression. And I'm always up for discussing it, because the more people talk about openly, the less it's kind of a taboo, and a taboo to seek help. And it's as well helping people to get information what depression does feel like, because I always thought everyone was feeling the way I was feeling, but I was the only one who didn't get along with life. I was the one kind of failing. And now I know I haven't been failing, I have just had a chronic illness that was not diagnosed and not treated. So that's why there is, yeah, depending on how many texts I have available, there is sometimes mental health in my texts, and because that's something I openly talk about. And I'm glad that people have more opportunities to learn about mental health stuff nowadays than I had when I was young, because it really helps to realize what's going on in yourself. It's the same with ADHD and basically all those invisible illnesses. To learn about it is the first step to get diagnosed. And if you are diagnosed, or even if you are just self-diagnosed, there is stuff you can do to better live with whatever it is that's different in you. Because there's not something wrong, there's just something different. Which also means this here is a safe space to talk about things like mental illness or being neurodivergent or other chronic illnesses or everything else, because it helps to talk about it. It helps to have a place where you can feel safe to talk about it without getting dismissed. And I like to provide one of those spaces. I have been very happy to find those spaces created by other people when I needed someone to talk, so yeah. Oh, thanks for the follow, Mrs. Sermonte.
Awesome.
So now back to my stitching, so I can actually get the spikes finished today like I intended to. It went so well at the beginning of the stream, and then I started to get distracted by other things. because, yeah. No. That's not on you, and I like to talk about things, and I do have the random fact redeem there for a reason, because I like to talk about things. But I got distracted by several things today. And it's my problem when I forget to stitch while I'm talking, because I know I can do both at the same time. You get used to it. It was more difficult when I started to stream, especially with reading the chat. And sometimes you will notice that in the middle of a sentence I'm staring at the camera and going like, That's when I forgot what I was talking about, because I was stitching at the same time and thinking, oh, this stitch is not quite straight, I need to go over that part again, while I was saying something, and then I'm stuck with, empty brain for a moment, or I don't know how to describe it, but there just nothing works anymore. And I need a moment to figure out where I was going with my sentence and with my work and everything. Kind of like a reboot. Oh, I have 332 followers. 18 more and I have reached my goal for this month to get 350. And I know it was kind of an ambitious goal, because I started the month with 300, I think. But, well, if all my goals are safe to reach, and I don't have to put any effort into getting there, that's weird too. And I did put effort in this month. Except for one stream, I think. I didn't cancel any streams for any reason. So I was streaming regularly. I was active on Discord. I posted about my streams happening everywhere on social media, so it's great to see that it actually got me this far already. And once we get to 500, I will do another celebratory stream. the way it looks right now, the next special stream here will happen on, let me check the date, Friday, February 11. It will be at my usual Friday time, but it's going to be the Valentine's raid train event. So I'm going to do something love or Valentine's themed. And yes, there's going to be a bunch of people around. Once we have the final timetable, I will message you, Kevin, to see if you are around on that day or if I need to get a temporary mod. And if any crafty streamers are around here who are interested in maybe joining a crafty Valentine's themed raid train, message me here or on Discord, and I can give you all the information about who to contact for sign up. You're on Lady B. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. that Friday. That's your time, 11 a.m., right? Yes. Okay, that will be 3 hours? No, I have you 11 to 1 p.m. Or maybe it has been changed since then, but because some spots were not filled. But yeah, that's why I'm still waiting for the final times announced. I'm going to start the way it looks at 6 p.m. my time. That is 5 p.m. UK time. And I will definitely be around on as many of the streams as possible. For that weekend, because it's been great fun last time to see all kinds of people interpret the theme of the event in different ways and do their own kind of craft or art, and it's probably going to be really fun again. And hello, Yanya. Thank you. You cannot find yours from childhood. Oh, I don't have any of my childhood embroidery and tools anymore. I bought everything new. This actually is an expensive hoop that I bought. That's the one I prefer working in. The cheap ones are not so good because they are not nice and even, and yeah, exactly. You still manage, it keeps the fabric somewhat flat, but it's harder to get it properly stretched out and have it secured and everything. I am very well. I hope you are too. Thanks for asking. And yes, the pattern is amazing. That's why I'm posting the link to it again. Because I could not draw a dragon like this at all. And the pattern is really great with a huge list of stitches that are explained and mention which stitch to use in which area to get the desired effect. And I'm really happy that I'm making a second one of those dragons. This was my first embroidery project, and I got asked to make a second one for one of the people who watch my streams and who I know on Discord. And since she does art, we are doing an art exchange. I'm going to get some kind of surprise artwork. And she is getting a dragon. I need a new thread because I have still a bit more to do. No, this one is the right color. Too many shades of purple. Oh, come on. Get the knots to get in the same place, please. There we go. Yeah, of course I stitched through the fabric on the outside. I can tell that my focus is going away because I have been streaming for a while and stitching for a while. That is actually the only quote I have so far. Nobody else has added any quotes. And this one I added myself to get started and have something. Yes, in a second. I do have enough water here to stay hydrated. And there we go. And hello Amanda. I hope you are doing well. The next event is Friday, February 11. And the times seem to be 5 to 7 p.m. UK time. But I will message you once it is confirmed. So, done down here. Amanda, you are good just lurking, working on a crochet granny square blanket. Nice, those are fun to make. And I'm fine as well, thanks for asking. And feel free to keep lurking, it is very appreciated. You should be good that day. You have a 12-hour stream on the 18th to mod 4. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be an important stream then. My usual streams I can handle on my own quite well if necessary. But, you know, it's going to be another one of those raid trains with lots of people joining at once, so it's probably a good idea to have a mod there who takes care of the shout-outs and everything when all the people come in at once and talk to me. And yeah, Amanda, it's really a really great pattern and I'm enjoying it a lot as well. Otherwise, I would never have agreed to make a second one. Because I usually don't like doing the same stuff twice. Especially since I've been asked to use the same colors, but this is just such a nice pattern, I do not mind one bit. Well, it does help that they are my favorite colors, but... So, and with that, all the spikes are done once I have finished off this thread. In case you missed it earlier, if you type !project, you will get a link to the pattern for the dragon. Because no, I did not come up with that myself. I'm just good at following instructions and tracing outlines of people that other people have created. Not outlines of people. Outlines of people I do not want to see because they usually happen after a murder, so nope. But yeah, this is as far as we are getting today. Next time I'm going to do all the black outlines that you can see here to define everything a bit better. And then we can do the horns and scales. We'll see how far we are getting on that on Friday. And then next week it will be the webbing. And then we are done. And I managed to do everything I wanted to do today. Yay! So, while we are waiting for the next battle to be ready, that's what I wanted to say. See, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm going to have a look at who we can raid today. We could go to Woke Knitter, who I haven't seen in a long while. She is doing some spinning, or rather plying handspun yarn, if I see that correctly here. Or we can go to Lula for art. Or Epic Duck Studios for miniature painting. Thank you for the clip. So, let's see. I'm just good at following instructions and tracing outlines of people that other people have created. Not outlines of people. Outlines of people I do not want to see because they usually happen after a murder. So, look. I'm just good at following. Thank you for that. And this time clipping worked. I'm not sure what's been wrong last time when we all tried to get a clip and it didn't save, but so, Stream Raiders. Battle here. Start battle. Go! We have almost won already. And there we go, another win. Most kills and most assists were done by Sealer Goat. 6 gold for everyone, 25 gold for Amanda Pickagis, and 1 Buster Scroll for Andy. So that's it for today. I have finished a quest and get even more scrolls. I still don't have gold, but I have so many scrolls. Well, that's it for Stream Raiders today. And Clippy is what happens here. Because I forgot to do a few shout outs. There is Yanya, a great crafter, very nice person.
Show people what I know.
And that is Clippy that shows you this little video there.
It's really a big shame to keep this all to yourself, like you are some crocheting guru, and if you're not sharing stuff with your people, and you're not just people.
No, she was doing crochet for a blanket, not a settler map and not knitting. But yes, I know how you got there. And we are doing another shout out for Lady B, who is a wonderful artist who does mostly acrylic pours, and they are gorgeous. I'm not sure what she's doing there, but I think she hurt herself. So, have I missed any other streamers to shout out? Let me see who is lurking. Well, who is lurking here and is getting a shout out? Is Ben Smith UK Music, because he is a great musician who deserves all the nice people to go to his chat and follow him, to his stream.
Stop making the eyes at me, I'll stop making the eyes at you. What is this surprises me? You've dropped your mask. You dropped your mask? Excuse me? Loud one that had a go at me, you dropped your mask. Excuse me, sir. Loud one that you've dropped your mask. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, as you can see, he's a good musician. He does busking streams, and he is a nice person, and deserves all the good things. So go and follow him. Who else do we have here? Who is streaming? I'm not quite sure who all is streaming, who didn't get a shout out yet. If I missed you, please let me know, and I'm happy to give you a shout out now. While I decide whether we are going to raid Woke Knitter, Lula, who does art, or Epic Duck Studios, who does miniatures. Any opinions from anyone? I'm going to have a look at the streams. Yeah, Lula is drawing. She didn't have a stream title, so yeah, I checked it out. Any opinions? No? Well, then I think we are going to wait woke Nita because I haven't seen her for quite some time. Because she took a longer stream break due to health issues. She's, as the name says, Anita. Another great person, and on Saturdays she shows her snakes. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining me today. Whether you talked or lurked, played Stream Raiders or not, you are all very welcome here. And so give me a second. Here are your raid calls. The sub raid actually looks like this when you are a sub with all the emotes. And thank you for the 2 raids today, Chatty Threads and Nail Queen, for the new follows, and yeah, everyone for just being here and enjoying my stream. I will be on next time on Friday at 6:30 my time, which is about now. And yeah, we will continue with the Embroiderd Dragon Den, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!
I may spend the next 2 weeks playing this. This is a lot of fiber. Red on the Wolf, hello, welcome in. Vertani? Is that Vertani? Andy? Andy, hello, welcome in. Kevin Kamara, hello. Isart Lady B, welcome in everybody. Fluffy Invasion of the Yarn Horde, I love it. How was your stream, Red? I need to change hooks. Thank you, Dork. I am plying today on my giant bobbin. I have a sweater's quantity. It's about 550 grams or so of fiber that I have spun up that I am plying. This bobbin supposedly holds a full 32 ounces of fiber. Bobbin is satisfied. That bobbin is huge. I mean, huge. It's one of the reasons I have this wheel. Too much vibration. Yeah, it's, there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Some dragon embroidery fun. No, it's because this one's missing a bearing. It's because this bobbin is messed up a little bit. You're right. You would be right if this one wasn't missing a thing. This one is missing a piece. Bye. I said bye. Apparently, the teenager is going to be coming through. This bobbin actually broke, and we had to fix it. And it's is missing a piece, and also this table is a little wobbly. This bench is a little wobbly. But if this wasn't missing a piece, that would be the reason, but it's missing a piece. I've got some fiber stuff down in here to kind of reduce that a little bit. It's a lot less than it was, but unless I can replace that piece, it's just going to be this way. Unfortunately, the company where I got this wheel has shit customer service, so I cannot replace that piece. So I just have to deal with it as is. I do need to find a way to get this bench so that it's a little less. No, you're fine. For anybody who didn't know what was going on with this bobbin, you'd be completely correct, and I would have really appreciated the explanation, because I don't know shit about engineering anything. If it's not fiber